Lord of the Flies is a novel by William Golding, published in 1954. It is a compelling exploration of human nature, civilization, and the thin veneer that separates order from chaos. The story follows a group of British boys stranded on a deserted island after their plane crashes during a wartime evacuation. At the outset, the boys, aged between 6 and 12, attempt to establish order and democracy. Ralph, one of the older boys, is elected leader, and he insists on maintaining a signal fire to attract rescuers. Ralph is supported by Piggy, an intelligent boy with glasses who represents reason and rationality. They use a conch shell to call meetings and establish rules to maintain some semblance of civilization. However, Jack, the head of the choir boys, is more interested in hunting and embracing the island's freedom from adult control. As time passes, Jack becomes increasingly obsessed with hunting pigs and revels in the thrill of power and dominance. He challenges Ralph's authority and eventually forms his own tribe, luring many of the boys away with promises of meat and fun. Jack's tribe becomes increasingly violent, indulging in savage rituals and painted faces to mask their identities and conscience. The tension between Ralph's commitment to order and Jack's descent into savagery grows. Piggy and Simon, another boy who is introspective and sensitive, remain loyal to Ralph. Simon, in a mystical encounter with the Lord of the Flies, a pig's head mounted on a stick, realizes that the real beast the boys fear is not an external force but the darkness within themselves. Simon's revelation is tragically cut short when, in a frenzied ritual dance, the boys mistake him for the beast and kill him. Simon's death marks the point of no return. The group's descent into savagery is now complete. Piggy, the voice of reason, soon follows when he is killed by Roger, one of Jack's followers, who drops a boulder on him during a confrontation. The conch shell, a symbol of order and authority, is shattered at the same time, signifying the complete collapse of their fragile civilization. Ralph is now isolated and hunted by Jack's tribe. The boys set the island on fire in their frenzy to capture him. Just as Ralph is about to be caught and killed, a naval officer arrives on the island, attracted by the smoke from the fire. The boys are rescued, but the officer is shocked by their savage appearance and behavior. The novel ends with Ralph weeping for the loss of innocence and the darkness of humanity's heart, while the other boys also begin to realize the gravity of what they have done. Lord of the Flies explores the conflict between civilization and savagery. The boys' initial attempts to establish order and governance reflect the structure of society, while their gradual descent into violence and chaos reveals the underlying savagery within human nature. The novel suggests that civilization is a fragile construct, easily shattered when authority and order break down. The boys' transformation from civilized schoolchildren to violent savages represents, well, the loss of innocence. This theme is embodied in the deaths of Simon and Piggy, and the boys' ultimate realization of their capacity for evil. Golding argues that innocence is lost not just through exposure to the world, but through an awakening to the inherent darkness within themselves. The novel suggests that evil is an intrinsic part of human nature, not an external force. The Lord of the Flies symbolizes this internal darkness, as it reveals that the true beast is not a physical entity, but the savagery that resides within each boy. Golding challenges the notion that humans are inherently good and are only corrupted by external factors. The struggle for power is a central theme in the novel. Ralph and Jack represent different approaches to leadership. Ralph's focus on order, cooperation and rescue versus Jack's reliance on fear, violence and control. The breakdown of the group shows how quickly the thirst for power can overshadow reason and humanity. Fear is a driving force in the novel, dictating many of the boys' actions. The fear of the unknown beast creates paranoia and hysteria, leading to irrational decisions and violence. Golding illustrates how fear can be manipulated by those seeking power, turning individuals into a mob. In conclusion, Lord of the Flies is a powerful exploration of the complexities of human nature and society. Through its vivid portrayal of the boy's descent into chaos, Golding examines the thin line between civilization and savagery, ultimately suggesting that the potential for darkness lies within everyone.